This is Alan Bush with the Daily Financial Forecast for Thursday, January 4th. Starting out with the stock index futures, another new round of historical highs today in the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ futures. Also, we did have the ADP employment change report coming in much better than expected, suggesting that the U.S. economy is on track for good gains this year. Also, nothing has changed at all in my long-term outlook. I continue to expect stock index futures to advance in the first part of this year. However, it's another story in the dollar index. We did have the minutes from the most recent Fed meeting coming out yesterday. And in fact, they were a little bit on the hawkish side, and yet the dollar underperforming. In fact, it is lower today. That in itself is a sign that the dollar may come under some pressure. Also, we have the euro currency advancing with better economic news coming out of the Eurozone. And the Canadian dollar and the Australian dollar firming up today as commodity prices recently have improved in price. And I would expect the Canadian and the Australian, the so-called commodity currencies, to put in a very good performance this year as commodities continue to advance in price. Interest rate markets lower today, reacting as they should to the Fed minutes that were released yesterday. Longer term, it does appear that the credit markets, at least the credit market futures, will come under pressure, as it is likely that the Fed will raise 2 to 3 times this year. The gold market putting in a very good performance in spite of the hawkish Fed minutes, and I would not be surprised to see the gold market trading higher on the day, even though it is currently lower. So the gold market, I think, is a very good market to be on the long side. Any breaks should be used as buying opportunities in the inflation hedges, especially gold futures. So good trading, everyone. And once again, remember, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or Archer Daniels.